Class 9 Mini Test Science. Section A Physics. Question number 1. 1 watt is equal to dash. Option A 1 joule per second. Option B 1 Newton meter. Option C 1 joule. Option D 1 Newton per meter. The correct answer is option A 1 joule per second. What is the SI unit of power? Power means the rate of doing work. Question 2. Assertion. The total mechanical energy of a freely falling body remains constant. Reason. During free fall, potential energy decreases while kinetic energy increases by the same amount. The options are A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Option B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Option C. A is true, but R is false. Option D. A is false, but R is true. The correct answer is option A. In free fall, no external force acts except the gravity. So potential energy decreases, kinetic energy increases. So directly the total mechanical energy will become as a constant. Question 3. What is the work done by the force of gravity in the following cases? A. Satellite moving around the Earth in a circular orbit of radius 35,000 km. B. A stone of mass 250 gram is thrown up through a height of 2.5 meter, taking acceleration due to gravity as 10 meter per second square. Answer for part A. Work done will be 0 since in circular motion the direction of force is always perpendicular to the displacement. Answer for B. Work done by the gravity, that is W is equal to mgh, which in turn is equal to 0.25 into 10 into 2.5, which will give you the work done is equal to 6.25 joules. Question number 4. Derive an expression for kinetic energy of a body having mass m and moving with a velocity v. Answer. The relation connecting the initial velocity and the final velocity of an object moving with a uniform acceleration v square minus u square is equal to 2as. S is equal to v square minus u square divided by 2a. We consider that equation 1. We know F is equal to ma. We can write the work done by the force F as W is equal to ma into v square minus u square divided by 2a. W is equal to half m into v square minus u square. We consider that equation 2. If the object is starting from its stationary position, that is u is equal to 0, then W is equal to half mv square. It is clear that the work done is equal to the change in kinetic energy of an object. So kinetic energy is equal to half mv square.
Let us discuss chemistry questions from section B. Question number 5. Which of the following statements is not true about an atom? Options are A. Atoms cannot exist independently. B. Atoms are the basic units from which molecules and ions are formed. C. Atoms are always neutral in nature. D. Atoms aggregate in large numbers to form the matter which we can see, feel, or touch. The correct answer here is A. Atoms cannot exist independently because some of the atoms of elements can exist independently, for example, sodium, potassium, etc. So the correct option will be A. Question number 6. Assertion sentence. In a chemical reaction, the total mass of the reactants is equal to the total mass of the products. Reason. Atoms are neither created nor destroyed during a chemical reaction. The correct option here is A. Both assertion and reason are true and are is the correct explanation of A. This is based on the law of conservation of mass. Question number 7. In that sub-question A, define the atomic mass unit. AMU or atomic mass unit is defined as the mass equal to 1/12 the mass of one carbon atom of 12 isotope. Sub-question B, mention any two postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. Here, students can mention any two postulates out of 5 to 6 postulates which are given in the textbook. It might be the matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms, or atoms are indivisible particles which cannot be created nor destroyed. Atoms of a given element are identical in mass and its properties, or atoms of different elements have different masses and different chemical properties. Atoms combine in the ratio of small whole numbers to form compounds. The relative number and kinds of atoms are constant in a given compound. Out of these many postulates, any two they have to answer. Sub-question C. Two samples of compounds are analyzed. Sample A, which is a pure water, contains 2 grams of hydrogen, 16 grams of oxygen. Sample B contains 4 grams of hydrogen and 30 grams of oxygen. The question is, does sample B represent pure water? Justify your answer using the law. So the correct answer here is sample B is not a pure water, and it is based on the law of definite proportion, which says that in a pure chemical compound, the elements are present in a fixed mass ratio. So if you take sample A, hydrogen contains 2 grams and oxygen contains 16 grams, and it is mentioned that it is a pure water. So if you take the mass of hydrogen and oxygen, it will come as 1:8. And sample B, if we calculate, hydrogen is 4 grams and oxygen is 30 grams, which when we simplify, the ratio will come as 1:7.5. So if it is a pure water, the ratio should be 1:8, but in sample B, the ratio is 1:7.5, which means the sample B is not a pure water. Thank you.
Now let us discuss section C, biology. Question number 8. Maximum fat content of milk is found in. The given options are A. Holstein Friesian breed of cow, B. Jersey breed of cow, C. Surti breed of buffalo, and D. Sahiwal breed of cow. The correct answer is C. Surti breed of buffalo. Question number 9. The tremendous rise in the availability of poultry products is. The options are A. Silver revolution, B. Green revolution, C. White revolution, D. Blue revolution. The correct option is A. Silver revolution. Question number 10. Give any two difference between broilers and layers. The answer is broilers are raised for meat and layers are raised for egg. Broilers are generally male, but they can be females also, but layers are always female. Question number 11. Write a note on symptoms of sick cattle and their health care. The answer is, the symptoms of sick cattle include low milk yield, dark colored urine, red eyes, droopy ears, excess salivation, watery nose, or high temperature. And the treatment is isolate the sick animal and treating them with the required medicines. Thank you, dear students.